Welcome to the video. This is Astro Roast with me, Oracle Brigette, part 3. Yay for us. This is an adult program. I use adult language. The last live was cut off like the one before that, but we continue onward. So I was just closing out the Pisces reading. And the last thing I was saying before the reading rudely got shut down was, I have so much more respect for Pisces now. I have so much more respect for Pisces now. So much more respect. So much more respect for Pisces now. Y'all are masters. Pisces are mastered. Pisces are to be feared. Okay? Pisces, if God brings a Pisces into your life, then it's a test to see if you know how to set boundaries. Because Pisces know all your feelings. And Pisces are 10 steps ahead of you in knowing how they're going to trigger you. Pisces are 20 steps ahead of you in knowing what they're going to have to say to you to get a particular response out of you. Pisces already know. What Pisces don't know is that you can say no. What Pisces don't get, and this is where Aquarians come in, Pisces, I know you're feeling like masterminds now, right? I know you're feeling like masterminds, but you're actually going to find that you're getting really rejected, Pisces. You're going to feel super rejected moving forward because everyone can kind of feel your ulterior motives, Pisces. You don't have to have ulterior motives. This thing I've just described that Pisces do, y'all do it naturally, so you don't have to weaponize it. You don't have to weaponize it. You don't have to weaponize it. Just know it's a thing. Because if you do weaponize it even a little, you're going to find that you get rejected. And because you can kind of just see through everyone emotionally, Pisces, you think that everyone can see through you. But it's only other Pisces that are really willing to communicate in this psychic emotional way that you do. Pisces, keep communicating emotional, psychic as much as you want, but people, not all other signs want to do that back, nor are they capable of doing that. Hi everybody, come in. Nor are they capable of doing that. So this means, Pisces, that to other Pisces, you make sense. But to everybody else, emotionally, you're going to seem sloppy, Pisces. You're going to seem sloppy, slutty with your emotions. You're going to seem codependent, and you're going to seem messy. Because it's going to seem like you have no boundaries. Pisces, it's just that you feel like a brother and a sister to everyone. You feel like everyone is like your family because you're so emotionally connected to everyone. Like Pisces is the kind of person who you're so comfortable with everyone, you're just going to smack anyone's ass. Don't do that. Like the level of intimacy that you're feeling with everyone right now emotionally, Pisces, everyone is not feeling that back with you. So it's a little audacious to take this power that you have in being able to sense someone's emotional truth and sense someone's emotional energy and the truth about their emotional energy and take it and like use it. Let me fix my throne. No. Fixing my throne. There we go. Oh no, you can't see it. Don't judge my Virgo aspects. Don't judge my Aquarius. Let her shine. Let her make her throne. Okay. So Pisces, you have awful boundaries right now. You're like, You're just assuming everyone is going to treat you like a sister and a brother. You're just assuming that everyone feels this intimacy emotionally that you feel with them. And so you assume that every communication is healthy. And you assume people aren't going to try and scam you because you're like Libra, Pisces, and how you're a delicate flower. But what's different, Pisces, is Libras are never messy. Naturally, people want to protect Libras because there's this element about them where it's like, oh, I want to take care of them because they take care of themselves. Libras keep that shit together. They keep it together, and then that energy comes off of them, and then people want to keep them together. Pisces is different because Pisces, you are constantly taking people apart. Beep, beep. Pisces, you're constantly picking people apart, undoing the strings of people, opening it up. That shit's invasive. It's invasive and unnecessary for the most part. You save that for mutually intimate experiences, as in consensual. Save it for the consensual intimate experiences, and don't think that at your job interview, you need to say to the person interviewing you, I'm picking up that you have childhood abuse. Like, no, it's inappropriate. No. You meet someone for the first time and you're like, yeah, I can tell that you were crying earlier today. Like, no, honey, no. Oh, I can tell that your grandmother passed away recently and let's talk about it. They're like, oh, what the fuck? Why would you bring that? It's like, no, you're not going to do that, Pisces. Don't do it. Okay? Wait until someone comes to you with the intimacy. Hey, listen, my grandma passed away and I wanted to know, are you open for me to talk about it? You're going to be like, yes, because that's what you want. You want the juice. So you can be yourself and people will be drawn to you because they know that they can trust you to understand emotional intimacy without making it anything weird and physical. But you don't get to do it to other people without their consent. And don't just assume everyone is here to support you, Pisces. I see a Pisces at the grocery store trauma dumping on the cashier. I see a Pisces at the grocery store trauma dumping on the cashier who's at the end of a 10-hour shift, who is on 2 hours of sleep because she has a newborn baby at home and is emotionally exhausted because she doesn't have enough support to take care of the kids. That's the cashier. She's at her fucking wit's end. And then a Pisces comes through her line, the last customer, and just fucking trauma dumps on her. Don't do it. Don't do it, Pisces. You gotta wait. You gotta wait till you're in therapy or you're with the best friend. You're with the people who love you, who you can say, hey, do you have the capacity? I gotta vent about something or whatever. You go to the people and you ask for their consent. Otherwise, I want you to look at Aquarius. Mr. Roboto. Mr. Roboto. I will certainly save these lives. Now, every single one of these lives, we're in part 3 right now. Every single one was shut down on the app. So I'm going to have to, after I do all the signs, which is going to take all night, after I do all the signs, I then have to go into my live archive, and from there I publish them. So, after I'm not live anymore, give me a couple minutes to get all the videos up, and they'll be there. Perfect words. Only a Pisces who hasn't matured yet. Don't read the room. You never know. You never know, because you got a lot of boomer. I hate that word. That sounds so negative, Brigette. You got a lot of people over the age of 50 who really also don't read the room and think it's appropriate to pry at people's personal lives. It's inappropriate. So Pisces can look at Aquarius for a better understanding of how to deal with, hold on, this isn't the right song for Aquarius. There we go. So Pisces, you're going to look at and be inspired by Aquarius and how both Pisces and Aquarius are able to see behind the curtain of reality into divine truth. Both Pisces and Aquarius can just whoop. Now, like I said earlier, Pisces are looking to see someone's emotional clock, to see how their clock ticks. Aquarius are looking behind the curtain for tools to make the world a better place. Similar manipulative kind of energy, but different intentions. So what you will find about Aquarius Pisces is Aquarius takes in data, and Aquarius is aware of epic divine truths and applies very little to no judgment to what they receive. Aquarius is not judgmental. Does Aquarius think they are the best yet? Yes, they do. Aquarius think they are the best, yes. However, speaking as an Aquarius think they're the best, but they don't hold it against everyone else for not being the best, okay? Because Capricorn think they're the best too, okay? All the signs think they're the best in their own way, but we don't hold it against others. Oh, you weren't born with your sun in Aquarius. I don't hold it against you. I don't judge you. This is how you're supposed to be. But as Aquarius, I can see who does and doesn't have access to what's behind the curtain. And so all my friends have Aquarius placements that are prominent. All my friends are psychic in some way, because I need to be able to do one of these with you, and you know what I'm saying, and you pick up the energy, and we're moving forward as friends. So I appreciate friends. I enjoy friendships with people with Aquarius placements because they can see behind that curtain like me, and we can kind of just have a few looks at each other and say a few things telepathically, so to speak. And we're moving on. No need to judge, no need to nothing. It's just, it is what it is. It is what it is, and it just rolls off our shoulders as Aquarius is. We're not really engaging emotionally with what we come to realize about the truths of people and reality. We're not taking in that data into our heart in that manner. We're taking the data into our heart to have a better understanding of humanity. Aquarians, we're amazing at taking in data from behind the curtain, from behind. Aquariuses are masterful at taking in data from behind the curtain and then immediately absorbing it in a non-judgmental way, simply to have an emotionally disconnected way, simply to have a better understanding about the truth of what humanity is for the sake of loving humanity better. And I love this for Aquarians. Aquarians are really reaching that next level of evolution now, where they love humanity and they love the world. So Aquarians continue to disconnect from judgment. Aquarians continue to disconnect from emotionally attaching to things and needing them to go a certain way, which Aquarians, I know, it must feel like you're floating up anti-gravity, right? Epic. Aquarians are floating up anti-gravity. Oh, I just realized I have the wrong filter. Please hold. Hold. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're still here. We didn't get shut down. Can you still hear me? I'm gonna turn the music back on. We're about to get into the aqua reading. So if you are new to this Astro Roast series, I want you to know that part 1 has Libra and the beginning of Capricorn. Part 2 has Capricorn and the beginning of Pisces. This is part 3. We did the rest of Pisces. and we're moving into Aquarius. Okay. We're staying organized, everybody. We're staying very organized. So, what Pisces and Aquarius have in common is that they can both see behind the curtain. They can both see behind the curtain of reality. Aquarius and Pisces can truly see the divine truth of things. Pisces takes this in emotionally, and this influences their emotions, which influence the way they behave. And Pisces, for the most part, are receiving emotional downloads and initiations that inform their actions, where Aquarians are reaching behind the same curtain, not really picking up emotions or doing anything emotional there, but are rather picking up blocks and bits of data so we can have a greater sense of understanding. Aquarius more just want to open the curtain because it should be open. So I'm gonna get into this reading now. So yes, Pisces. Can't believe we froze. I really thought I was gonna shut down again. Okay, Aquarius. Pisces, interact with an Aquarius to get inspiration on not how to take everything everyone's going through so personally, and also on how to not necessarily need to emotionally engage with everyone you interact with. Because Pisces, you trauma dumping on an exhausted cashier at the grocery store, that was unnecessary. The thing that's hilarious about Pisces is like, oh, that cashier must have felt so special, and she must have felt so appreciated because I told her those things. Like, Pisces don't even see that as trauma dumping and giving someone who's exhausted more work, energy they didn't need to carry. Pisces are like, oh, emotional energy is so valuable, and now I made her feel valuable. Delusional, guys. Pisces, it's delusional, honey. Aquarius, look at them. Pisces, spy on an Aquarius. They'll like that shit, I promise. Joking, kind of. Aquarians are the voyeurs of the zodiac, and Virgo. Virgos. I was gonna make a very adult joke and I'm holding it back because the time's not right. We're not in Scorpio yet. So you'll have to take the shimmy and that's it. So Pisces, you're like taking everything to heart and sharing everything with everyone, and it's just like emotional energy all over the place. Where Aquariuses take in data and they're like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Just completely, oh, okay. Glue, glue, glue. Oh, okay. Glue, glue, glue. Just robo-human Aquarians. We're just taking in data. Oh, okay. Glue, glue, glue. And what's that glue, glue, glue? What's that a sound effect for? That's our mind opening and changing. Aquarians, we're like quantum. As soon as we get the data, we're taking it in and we're updating our mind so that we can now re-perceive reality with this extra data. Aquarians do not experience cognitive dissonance, for the most part. Aquarians, that's our strength. We're like, oh, reality's different than I thought. Of course it is. Give it to me. Oh, reality's different than I thought again. Okay, give it to me. We're like, please, finally, more of that good stuff. Aquarians like, yeah, that good stuff, that truth energy. And a Pisces is like, doesn't that upset you? And Aquarians are like, no, I feel good. It feels more true. It feels more true. Now I can move forward in more truth. This feels good. Not calling it good or bad. Pisces not judging it, taking it in for just nice, cold, hard reality and enjoying the clarity of it. using it as a superpower. Aquarians can do that because Aquarians are not judging. Aquarians do not need things to go a certain way emotionally. Okay, so I'm Aquarius. And one thing I love to do is do readings for myself with you guys in the form of group sessions because I sometimes have a hard time doing readings for myself. A reading for you that would take me to do for you personally like 25 minutes will literally take me 3 days. I'll do the spread and it's just out for 2-3 days. Slowly, every time I walk by it, I just look at it. I can't handle. And so, ooh, that's really yummy. Ooh! I'll have a little more. Oh my God. I'm getting the Aquarius downloads. It's like really random, okay? Whatever. Ready? All right, I need every Aquarius or person with Aquarius prominent placement in the room. It's lemon water with a little electrolyte. I need everyone in the room, if you're Aquarius placement, to put your favorite emoji in the chat right now. Okay. So, hold on, let me just. Oh, I really like seeing your emojis. You're giving me ideas. Okay, Aquarius, this is just, I'm separating myself, but I'm also literally reading myself, so I feel vulnerable, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Laura, come back. Come back. Okay. The last thing an Aquarius wants to do is look in the mirror. Aquariuses are like forgetting what they look like. Hot Aquariuses, because not everybody identifies as hot, so you can't have this experience if you don't identify as hot. Hot Aquariuses are like having moments where they like catch a glimpse of themselves and they're like, oh yeah, this body's hot. Aquariuses are like, they look in the mirror, they're doing their makeup, or you're like, oh. Aquariuses are having these come to Jesus moments, but it's like come to beauty moment. Aquariuses, like, the last thing we want to do is look in the mirror. The last thing an Aquarius wants to do is have to face this fleshy body. There's something about really acknowledging our mortality right now that is fucking with us as Aquarians. I think Aquarians have received a major download, and I think we're processing it. And I wonder if I can channel that right now. Did you like my song? I wrote it for you on the banjo. Okay. The Lords of Time. Aquarians are the Lords of Time. The Lords of Time. Aquarians. The Lords of Time. Get into that weird ass energy, because that's where we're going. Okay? That's where we're going for the Aquarius speaking. We're getting Aquarius. Okay. Okay. Aquarians are coming to realize their mortality, and so we really haven't been wanting to look in the mirror. Aquarians really haven't been wanting to like acknowledge their fleshy bodies. It's like just recently you've gone to the doctor, Aquarius. Just recently you've gone to the doctor, or you finally went to the dentist, or you finally got that mole looked at. It's just, you're just now thinking about going to the dermatologist. It's like Aquarians are just now realizing, just in this past month or so, they're like, all right, let me face this shit. Let me just go and get my knee looked at already. Let me just go and have someone look at this thing on my back. That's where Aquarians are. Where before it was like, I see something on my back and I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. No, I don't want to look. Now Aquarians are like, okay, fuck it. Let me look in the mirror. Let me take a picture of this thing. Oh my God, it's just a pimple. Let me go. Let me get it. Let me have someone look at it anyways. That's where Aquarians are at. We're just now feeling comfortable with the fact that we have bodies again. And a lot of us, it's not only that you have a body, but you're hot. And in this world, hot is powerful. So Aquarians collectively feel like their spaceship just landed. And not only did your spaceship just land, but like the body that you landed in is really good looking. And you're like, ooh. Well, I mean, I had these plans. I had these ideas of what I was going to do and where I was going to go. But now that I have this body, hold on. Now that I have this body, I might want to go about this a little differently. I might want to go about this a little differently. And that's where the Aquarians are at, epiphany-wise. We're like, huh. We realized the light code, what we read behind the curtain was, bitch, you can do whatever you want to do in this life. You just got to get it done before you turn. And then you're told the age. Aquarians can feel the pull of death now. Epic, right? So that's the repercussion or whatever for being able to see behind the curtain. Okay? So that's why Aquarians are the Lords of Time. They see behind the curtain. They see the truths about humanity. And as long as it's in the intention of, I want to receive this truth about humanity so I can have a better understanding of the truth of humanity, so I can love humanity better, to make the world a better place. When it's in that vibe, Aquarians, well then you can pretty much do whatever the fuck you want. And you're like a Lord of Time, because you're going to be able to bend time, Aquarians. You're going to be like, if there's no traffic and I hit all green lights, I'll be able to get there on time. If I still drive safely, with integrity, right? And I hit all green lights and there's no traffic, I'll get there on time. And you just say, okay, let's go. And you don't look at the clock. You just go. You go and you trust. You're going to get there so quickly. And it's not going to make sense. Or you're going to be like, okay, I've got 20 minutes and I need to do my makeup, eat, do my hair, brush my teeth, pack my coffee to go, make a sandwich, change my outfit, put on my shoes, and go to my car. And I don't really know if I can get it done, but I kind of feel like I can, even though it seems like way too much, so I'm just going to do it. and you're just a fucking machine. And it's gonna happen through the mundane, like your everyday things. Things that would usually seem like a busy day of errands, or like a lot of things that would exhaust you in the doing of them. That's not really the case anymore, Aquarians. It's a lot easier than you thought now that you're here and you're present and you're in your body. Like if you're gonna take the spaceship there, like if you're gonna land your spaceship here, right, your spirit body, if you're gonna land that shit here in this body and you ride this body, Aquarians, I'm speaking to Aquarians using the Aquarius language. So if you don't have prominent Aquarius placements, I might sound like I'm speaking another language right now. Aquarians, if you don't ride in this body, if you try and remote access this body, Aquarians, if you stay too up in the quantum, lost in the soup of zeros and ones of the computer of the multidimensional reality that we're in, I know what it's like to be drunk on divine truth. I know what it's like to have access to constant flow of divine truth. This is why I can do this kind of work for you guys, right? Aquarians, we've got this access, constant flow of divine truth. And it can be easy to get greedy and drunk and just go down rabbit hole after rabbit hole, just drinking divine truth too much, overdosing on divine truth about topics that don't really matter for you. And that's where you are kind of like Pisces, Aquarius. The way Pisces are taking in everyone's emotions and like blaming themselves and taking it personally, when it's like, no, dude, and if you weren't creepy and weren't reading everyone's emotions like that, then you wouldn't even know, and then you wouldn't even be getting your feelings hurt. And Aquarians, it's like, no one asked you to go up into the ether to pull this random divine truth about flat earth. No one asked you to go into the ether to channel George Washington. No one asked you to find out the truth if George Washington really had wooden teeth. No one asked you. And finding out that truth is not going to help anybody. It's just we get power hungry, and it feels powerful for Aquarians. It feels powerful for Aquarians. Beep, beep. Tapped into that divine truth. So they'll stay there because it gives them a feeling of security. And that's why you meet a lot of Aquarians who are kind of like Kramer and Seinfeld. Right? Think about how Kramer in Seinfeld is not really present, but he's present and he's got connections. But he's kind of in his own world. You're not really able to hold an eye-to-eye convo with that guy and not have it be hijinks. That's like an Aquarius who hasn't landed the spaceship. Pisces feel the truth about things. Aquarians know the truth about things. Pisces have to get through the filter of their judgment and opinions on divine truth. And if you can get through that and understand your opinion is none of God's business when God decides to tell you whatever fucking divine truth you're gonna get access to, Pisces. You're like, well, God, I don't like that. And God's like, I don't fucking care. The fuck? Excuse me? You're like, well, God, I would really not that. No, sweetie, no. Well, whereas Aquarians are like, oh, thank you for this info. I'll take some more. And the divine's like, are you sure? I mean, it's coming out of the sides of your mouth and out of your ears. More. Aquarians just look. Is that enough of a visual? Lords of time. And that's what Aquarians can be when they focus. So my advice for Aquarians, focus. 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 Focus on what you actually need, what you actually want in this life. What can you do with this body? What do you want to do with this body, Aquarius? What would you like to do? Use your channel to the divine to like tap into that shit. Like, wait to channel and tap into the divine truth of things. Like, Aquarians, wait to look behind the curtain until you have a reason. So then when your reason comes up, you're not distracted because you're already on another adventure because you decided to frivolously go behind the curtain and go down a rabbit hole. While you're going down that rabbit hole, you could get inspired to do something really meaningful. And then you prioritize your rabbit hole. Don't do it. Don't do it. Hold. Aquarius, hold. Hold. Hold your position. You don't know what the fuck to do with that truth yet, Aquarius. You don't know what the fuck to do with everything you know right now, Aquarius. Why do you want to get more? Because you're being escapist. You want to escape. You just are so spoiled. Taking your UFO out, taking your spaceship out. But what you don't understand is every time you take your spaceship out down a rabbit hole, when no one fucking asked you to, including your spirit, just because you're bored of waiting, someone came to your door and you weren't home. You were taking the spaceship out. Someone came to your door, Aquarius, and you missed out. You missed out. Don't trigger an Aquarius's FOMO. Gotcha. And I'm psychologically manipulating you. Triggering the Aquarian FOMO, the most powerful force in the universe. That's right, Aquarius. You're missing out on something. You thought you were just having fun going down rabbit holes. When it turns out there was a whole party happening at your house. If you would have just waited a little longer, the party would have come to you. Hold. Let the party come to your door. Let the party come to your door, Aquarius. And when the party comes to your door, you have all this divine truth that you have access to. You can just open up and embrace it because you know everything already. Great. Great. Okay, Capricorns. Capricorns, I feel like the live ended and I forgot I wanted to tell you something else. So I'm going to interrupt this Aquarius message to say to Capricorns, Capricorns are feeling a swelling of positive emotions and they don't know what to do with it. And so I advised Capricorns to look at how Pisces are, because Pisces are very controlled and conscientious with how they share their emotional needs. Pisces are very evolved in how they understand emotions and understand the realm of emotions and emotional needs. And Pisces really navigate the realm of emotional energy masterfully. Capricorns understand the energy of mastery. So Capricorns, when you're feeling these unfamiliar waves of positive energy because life is getting so much easier for you, you can look at Pisces. Look at how the Pisces handle that energy. Look at how the Pisces translate that emotional energy. And that will help you be productive with it. Because I know you want to have fun, you want to enjoy it, but you don't want to go off track. So Capricorns, you can keep following your dreams, but you will need to embrace and embody the tidal waves of positive emotions. And you will be able to, Capricorns, channel that tidal wave of positive emotions into what your mission is. Look at how Pisces channel their emotional energy into missions and into things that will inspire you, Capricorns. I needed to give Aquarius a chance to download into their brain computer everything I just said. I mean, how many brain dead Aquarians do you know that seem to be geniuses? They seem to be so smart. They don't do anything, but they're always talking about a new project. It's all escapist. It's all escapist. I have more for Aquarius. There's more. Loads of time. That's my motif that keeps me on track. Aquarians, hold, wait until you actually have an idea before you take action on what you're going to do next with this incredible energy that you have. Because if you wait and you make a bit of a plan, Aquarians, wait to have the idea. Give yourself the time and space to have an idea, to go and get inspired, Aquarians, so you can have a fucking idea. Don't choose blindly. And understand, Aquarians, that your innate connection with your mortality is going to allow you to have a masterful understanding of time and how you are able to navigate in and out of time to do what you want to do, because you're constantly balancing with like the gravity of that mortality. It's very interesting. It's really kind of cool. Like, time will turn off for you, Aquarius. If you like shut up, it will turn off for you. If you don't worry, if you just go into that flow of being spaceship landed in the body and driving the spaceship through the body. Usually Aquarians are late for everything because we have a poor sense of time, because you're too up and out. You will find that because you're always up and out, always partially down a rabbit hole while you're engaging with someone, Aquarians, when you're no longer engaging in any rabbit holes and you're fully present, you'll realize you have a lot of good energy. Because when you were always out partially in your spaceship, Aquarians, what was happening was you're out in your spaceship, your body is having to work twice as hard to perform basic functions when you're not embodied. So you land your spaceship, Aquarians, you land your spaceship, you embody. You look at yourself in the mirror and you just look at yourself and you don't, you look at yourself and you're gonna feel your muscles shifting and twitching. You're gonna feel your posture changing, and the way you hold your feet, you're gonna wanna straighten it out. Yeah, that's what happens when you embody. Immediately you shift into this energy of efficiency. Oh, I'm here. Oh, here we go. Aquarians. So you're gonna embody and you're gonna realize, oh wow, I'm quite capable. Or like earlier my analogy was, you embody and you're like, oh shit, I'm hot. You're gonna embody, Aquarians, and when you embody, and you're probably already feeling this when you're watching this, Aquarians are embodying and they're realizing how good they are, how smart they are, how they don't need to spend so much time out there because they're actually good at stuff here. They're actually good at shit right here. They're good here. They don't need to escape. They're gonna have fun here. Aquarians, you're gonna have fun here. This is gonna be nice for you. So Aquarians are kind of putting themselves out there. Aquarians are going to feel a growing in confidence as long as you are willing to look at yourself in the mirror and take your mortality seriously, take your body seriously, Aquarians. Take your body seriously, and then that means when your body shows you how fast you are, how incredible you are, how smart you are, when your body shows you how healthy you are, when your body shows you how beautiful, how strong, how hot you are, you better take that seriously. You gotta take it seriously, and that may result in that tidal wave of emotional energy. Aquarians, oh no! but it's a positive emotional energy, Aquarians. It's a good one. That's what we want. We want that. It's new. We want that. So take a deep breath. I advise patience for Aquarians, and let yourself have your next idea. Let yourself have your next idea so you can do something with all that ass that's in them jeans, so to speak. Who can Aquarius get inspo from? Virgo. What have we talked about so far in this video? Remind me in the chat. Remind me in the chat next. I mean, not if you just got here. Tell me what we said in this video. So, Virgos. Aquarians. You're going to take all your masterful energy that you usually spend on 700 topics that have nothing to do with you, Aquarians, and you're going to consider pulling all of that energy back into you. You're going to pull all that energy back into you and utilize it for one topic. And utilize it for one task. And you're going to manifest the shit out of that task. You are going to turn that baby into a butterfly from a caterpillar, Aquarians. It requires a conscientious focus, a specific kind of focus. That has structure, yet no rules. That has a sense of rigidity, discipline, and specificity, yet feels infinite. That is the Virgo energy. That is the Virgo energy. How do we choose the task? There are so many. If there are so many, then you're still out in the spaceship. You need to land the spaceship more. You need to be able to you need to be able to be DJ Bridgie. Okay. You need to be able to be. Sorry, that was just too funny. I'm roasting myself. To be able to. Aquarians, you need to be able to land the spaceship. You gotta land it. You need to be able to sit with an empty brain, Aquarians. Just with an empty brain. Nothing thinking, just present. La 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 la. La 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 la. Nothing. You can't always have that going, where there's no room for a new idea. That's the energy of patience. That's the energy of embodiment. Aquarians. Look at the Virgos in your life. Look how the Virgos in your life, Aquarians, how everything works out for them. Look at the Virgos in your life, how they take everything and turn it to gold. Look at the Virgos in your life, Aquarians. Because what a Virgo isn't is complicated. A Virgo is not complicated compared to Aquarians. Virgo offers Aquarius the order that Aquarius could only dream of. Aquarius almost fetishizes that Virgo organization. So now Aquarians, look at the Virgos in your life. You don't even have to engage with them. Just look at how the Virgo in your life engages with reality. And notice how they're able to hold an opinion, yet also completely accept the truth without trying to change it. Aquarians, look at that. Because there's a warmth here. Usually Aquarians, you're really bipartisan. You do not want to have a big opinion here. If you could skate by neutral the whole time, you would. But unfortunately, if you want to make a decision and if you really want to embody, you have to be able to say, I like that, I don't like that. I want to do this, I don't want to do that. I don't judge that, but I don't want that for me. And Aquarians, you can't feel like you're judging people just because you're saying, oh, no, thank you. Oh, it's free. Oh, it's a gift. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm allergic to that, so we're just going to give that to my friend. And that's really nice of you. I don't want that. No. And Aquarians, I feel like there's this energy that feels, I don't know, it kind of feels like, you know, you think you're like a priest or something in a way that anyone who comes to you, you have to take on what they tell you. And I think Aquarians, when people come to you like that, it's more just that they want you to be their daddy. They don't actually want you to be their mommy, Aquarians. They want you to be their daddy. So when people come to you, Aquarians, they don't actually need you to do any of the intellectualizing. They don't need you to do any of the healing for them. They don't need, like, not the feminine healing of like emotional labor. No. They just need you, Aquarius, to be the rock that you already are, the stone cold rock that you already are. Be the strong father presence that says you are present, you are real. This moment is hard, but there is a moment after this one where it's not so bad. And I will stay with you in this moment, present with you, even though it feels hard. I will stay with you until you get to the other side, because that's how confident I am that it's easier on the other side. That's that good father energy. I'm here for you. I will stick with you through this hard experience. I can't make it less difficult for you, but I will stick right with you through it. And maybe it will make it a little easier for you, maybe, but it might not. But what I need you to know is I'm here with you through it. Not taking on any of your emotions or anything. Just, I know this is hard for you, but I'm here as a signpost. I'm here as a guidepost, as proof that you will feel better, because I'm going to stay right the fuck here until you do. Now, I know it started to sound a little bullying at the end there. Oh my God, I was crushing my little joint. That sounded a little bullying, but I just really wanted to make sure I hammer that in. That's going to be your energy. People come to you, Aquarius, do not just drip out everything. Most people just want you to be daddy. And that's actually really natural for Aquarius. Now, back to Virgo. Virgo understands boundaries, and Virgo has a really great internalized understanding of their boundaries, in a sense that people just kind of respect their boundaries without them needing to verbalize it. And this intimidates Aquarians, because Aquarians would love to just avoid any circumstance where they would have to verbalize a boundary. That's great, because guess what, Aquarians? You don't have to. Go look at how a Virgo engages with life. They're not like, this is a boundary I have. No. They just go, no. They just go, no, I don't like that. A Virgo, they just say, no, thank you. No, thank you, honey. No, thank you. A Virgo, oh, in the trash. Shameless. A Virgo is not shy on a no. A Virgo is not shy on a boundary without saying the boundary. The Virgo is able to, like an Aquarius, be non-judgmental about the truth of things. A Virgo, like Aquarius, that's why they get along well, because they can both be like roasting each other and anything. Just non-judgmental, just for the sake of humor. So Virgo and Aquarius are both really non-judgmental. Just completely accepting of whatever happens, and okay, let's move on with this. Okay, well, these are the facts. All right, let's work with that. Now, Aquarius, let's work with it. That sends Aquarius into the spaceship. Whoa. Well, I have 7,000 options. Where Aquarius, what you're really supposed to do is go, no. Okay, let's work with it. Let me enter stillness. Let me go into my inspiration zone. Let me go into my happy place and empty my mind. So the inspiration can strike from within. That's what Aquarians need to do. Virgos don't need that. Aquarians have to do that. And then Aquarians can look to Virgos because they already know what they need to do. It's immediate. God tells them and they do it. Virgos like Mother Mary, okay, Daddy. Virgos like, God tells them what to do, and Virgo's like, you got it, Poppy. Like the ultimate housewife for God. And for their soul's mission is Virgo. She's just like the hottest traditional wife you could think of is Virgos to their soul mission. Just really committed, devoted Virgos on their soul mission. Devoted, clarity, preciseness and focus, even if they're changing their mind. There's a clarity in direction, in knowing, at least I know I'm going to do this, that Virgos have, that will bring Aquarius a sense of peace. So now Aquarius, you can look at a Virgo and look at how they just say no to things and it's not a big deal. Let that inspire you. Learn from that. Aquarius, look at how Virgo is unabashedly devoted to whatever it is they're working on. Look at that. And look at how they're very matter of fact about it. And they don't need to create a bunch of like zhuzh around it. Virgos don't need to fluff it up. Virgos are precise. And in their preciseness, they have clarity. And so it seems even brighter. Rather than Aquarians thinking they need to like back up and put a bunch of context and padding around everything. Oh, well, I pulled information from this source and that source and this source and that source, all to prove that I should be doing this. And in that time, Virgo did it, won, was successful, and is moving on to the next thing. And an Aquarius is just getting started, and it's heavy and slow because now they need to prove that all the extra work they did was worth it. It wasn't. Aquarians don't need to go down the rabbit holes anymore for anything. They don't need to justify soul purpose. Look at how Virgos just know and they just go. Devoted to the mission. Wow. That was beautiful. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little break, so I'll end this video and this is part 3, right? We're gonna give parts 1 through 3. I'm gonna take some time to post them up, get them all up, and then I promise I'll come back tonight and we'll finish the rest of the zodiac. So if these videos were helpful for you, share them with your friends, share them with your inner circle, share them with the people that you think are cool. And if you love me, support my work, go to my website. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye, my dears.